Mr. Nolan, this Camaro has been buried in this barn for 30 years.
It's not just a car, son. It's where my wife and I started our life.
Let's bring those memories back to life for you. The damage from the mice, it's honestly heartbreaking.
I couldn't look at it after she passed. The pain was too much.
I couldn't look at it after she passed. The pain was too much, Nolan had whispered, his hand trembling as he rested it on the yellow hood, and standing there in the dim light of the shop, I realized that the layer of grime and rodent waste burying this 1980 Chevrolet Camaro was far more than just barn neglect. It was the physical prison of a man who had been grieving in silence for 30 years. Nolan was 82, a man whose athletic frame still hinted at the vigor he once possessed, though. Now he moved with the labored, painful precision of a life marked by grit and a medical brace that held his knee together. Looking at him standing there in his simple white t-shirt, his faithful pit bull glued to his side as if sensing his sorrow, I saw a man who had spent his life fixing things the world had written off, and I knew that if I didn't get this engine running again, it would be failing a man who refused to believe his most precious memories were dead. The Camaro was a nightmare. Of epic proportions, the interior was a suffocating tomb of cobwebs, mouse nests, and 15 years of abandoned silence with the scent of decay so potent, it seemed to stain the very air we breathed. But every time I scraped a layer of hardened grime away from the exterior, I wasn't just finding a car, I was unearthing the tangible breathing evidence of. Nolan passed a single silver hairpin fallen between the cushions, a faded movie ticket from 1984, and a pair of worn-out running shoes buried beneath the seat that had walked the aisle of their life together. I didn't treat these things as garbage. I cleaned them with a gentle hand and laid them out on a fresh cloth, giving them back to Nolan, as if I were returning lost pieces of his own heart. I spent hours carefully vacuuming the vents, the deep crevices under the dashboard, where the mice had stockpiled their stolen treasure of lentils and seeds, feeling the weight of the task on my shoulders with every handful of waste I removed. From the car for hours, the only sound in the garage was the steady, rhythmic hum of the extractor and the heavy, hopeful breathing of a man who hadn't let go of his glory days, even when the world told him he was past his prime. I took my time with the interior trim, using a gentle steamer to lift away the thick crust of grime that had bonded to the door panels, ensuring that I didn't cause any damage to the aged plastic that held so much history. I then moved to the seats, using my specialized cleaning solution to draw out the deep-seated stains that had lived there for 3 decades, watching as the water turned from black to clear, proving that even the most abandoned things can find their way back to a state of beauty. When I finally cleared the last of the debris